Alright, I figured for Saturday night casting, let's do another video. The map is Sandroom, because I'm sure the 3v3s on Thar get a little old, so we will do Sandroom, which I have actually never played, nor have I ever spectated a game on this map, so this is all new to me. Ryan giving us a friendly howdy, as I'm sure we're in for a great game. I love the green color. Anybody who's playing a green color, I respect you. And you are my hero. Getting some Patchers and some Jackals going down. Jackal being my favorite unit for those of you who have watched a few of my previous casts. And Blue's going pretty heavy Jackal. Meanwhile, Green has been producing probes at a very steady rate. Is that Elf? Elif. Elif, let me catch up to you. I could probably press space, but I'd rather follow you with my WASD keys. Gonna try to go for this early one right here. There's some Jackals. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're going to be attacking, whether they're capturing, I'm not quite sure, but Elif will spot these, and he's going to try to clean them up. And I'm seeing base attacks at green. Somebody done dropped a zipper. That deadly zipper push, it's OP, I tells ya. Quite OP. Here come the creeps. Got a lunchbox. I love lunchboxes. They provide such good shields. Blue putting on some very early pressure. Yep, there's the early Jackal push. Wow. I'm speechless. Truly speechless at how effective those are. Wow. You don't, and a lot of people don't even expect it too. That's what's the best. And you get a Jackal right at the beginning. Wow. Look at all that health. Oh, that health. Wow, that's insane. I am only at... Wow, I'm utterly impressed. Ryan 40. Wait, why'd you leave, bro? I'm not quite sure why you left. You guys are destroying. You took almost half a base with just Jackals, but... Apparently he says, that's enough for me. Green taking even more base damage. How's that possible? Let's draw up some stuff, man. Funyuns. I have actually seen Funyuns play before. In fact, I think he might have been on my last game. And I'm not quite sure. He might have been on my last game. I'm actually really stoked. Funyuns, man. I know where you at. I don't know if any of you guys know Funyuns. Send him a message. Let him know that I've seen him play before. Who I'm really appreciating, though, is Elif. Elif seems to get it. Elif, he does have armadillos, which I am not particularly a fan of. But, hey, he probably plays the game better than I do, so... We'll let him run with it. Niam Korlu. Wow, what a drop. Green is having a hard time. They're doing extremely well as far as capping goes, but their base is half dead. So really, they don't have that balance. You did drop a Longhorn, but I would have set it on an attack command. It's just kind of sitting there. But that's neither here nor there. We got Seekers. I would do Seekers and Grinders. Seekers and Grinders seem to be the thing that you put on island expansions, because if they do manage to get past your Seekers long enough to actually drop something, usually it's going to be Soldiers, and usually your Grinders can clean that up. On the off chance they drop a Longhorn, you know what, let them take out a couple of Seekers. By the time they actually pull something off, you'll be able to clean it up. The Longhorn is now smoking. I don't know if he's still doing damage. He's not. He's looking around like he wants to, but he's not right now. Funyun says, hey, I'm sick of your crap. And we'll blast it immediately. That wasn't very nice of you, Funyuns. Alright, Niam Korlu seeming to be the guy who knows how to push, who knows how to do some early base damage. We've got Buckies now. Buckies are the little missile tanks. I appreciate them so. And we got more probes coming out from Green. Does he make it? He actually lives through that. And Green is taking more base damage. I'm not quite sure where that one came from this time. I think... let's look at our supplies. We got 23 to... Wow, what do you know? 23 right in the middle of that sentence. Green decided to even it up. Although a lot of those are probes. Which... And he didn't... He didn't set it up on the... I'm not quite sure. He's setting up probes, but he already controls the point. Really, what he needs to be doing is healing, going, killing, and then healing back up. Also, it sounds like Green was taking some base damage. Again, some more. Which, oh my goodness. constant armadillos. Holy cow. Alright, after a little bit of observation, I don't like armadillos particularly, but they are better for tank drops. You've got your longhorns and Geminis, which are great for tank pushes, where your tanks are sitting on the ground, they're going through enemy outposts, and then they're ending up right here to attack. But it seems like armadillos might have a higher attack speed, which might be better to actually get them up close, drop them, so they can actually do more damage per second. And when you're dropping tanks right in the middle of high traffic areas like this, it's truly all about how much damage you can do and how quickly. That's why I think jackals are so effective. Not only do they move fast, but then they attack fast once they get there, and they're relatively cheap to make. I'm not quite sure how a nerf would work in this game, but I'm pretty sure jackals are going to get one soon, at least with the play I'm seeing. Yeah, mid is relatively defended. Looks like there's a huge push going down. I believe those are crap. What are those? I cannot remember for the life of me. We will use our trusty, handy dandy army chart. Tells me what I'm looking at. The icons are so small I can't quite read them. Blaster Guardian, no, that's a moneymaker. Ratchet, Armadillo, Seeker. Is that it? No, that's a Bertha. I cannot find what those are. I don't know. Maybe it's an upgrade. You know, I'm pretty sure it's an upgrade for your creeps. I cannot believe I didn't know that. I'm quite embarrassed, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We've got a patcher amongst the tank push. I always know that my favorite tank push is anyone that has a patcher to every 3 tanks. And being more sneaky with the tank play. Wow, they have snuck half a base. And I'm not going to call it cheese because it's part of the game, but just off of well thought out rushes, truly. My frame rates are crashing briefly. I'm sorry for that. My computer is not exactly as up to par as I would have it, and we are stuck in the... Alright, there we go. Alright. Anyway, carry on. With the blue onslaught. This could even the tides, really, right now. This could even up blue and green. And if it doesn't even them up, it will make for a much better game than I have seen sometimes, where somebody gets rolled in 4 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I know that's part of the game. Some players are better than others. But I think I speak for all of us when I say I want to see a really great game. This tank push is staying alive. See, that's how good patchers are. You put patchers in amongst with your tanks, you make them last 3-4 times as long as they would normally. So you put 1 patcher to 3 tanks. That's my rule. That's my Airmech religion. That's my Airmech philosophy. Take it to the bank. It makes great tank pushes. Not quite sure what blue is sending at the moment, but green. Wow, this is a great game. Blue is ahead on supply, though a lot of it has been used right here. Right here to try to maybe defend it, even though I've seen very little green pressure, and they have 2 lights. They have 2 lights on this post, so I guess what do? Funyuns, my man. Oh boy, we have more green pressure. Who is it? Nyan Korlu. Seriously, dude, you troll. Oh my goodness, you're such a little troll. And look, then you hide. Wow. That is messed up, because watch what's going to happen. He's going to... Oh, okay, alright. He says, you know, enough of your crap, Nyan Korlu. I'm going to drop it to 99, and I'm going to have you stop. Soldier, he looks so lost. Poor guy. Probably got accidentally dropped. Got some Gemini push? No, that's just to try to cap. Green has quite the territorial advantage, but as far as base health, wow, base health, maybe if I'm going to commentate, I should learn to talk. Yes, probably. Yeah, blue has the advantage as far as base health, overall base health goes, but that's it. I mean, territory-wise, they're getting owned except for this giant castle they have mid, which, wow, that's a lot of rockets. Yeah, Funyuns, that will shoot you down. Don't try to take mid unless you really want it truly that badly. Really no base damage going on. I see a Longhorn shooting up some runners. So yeah, whatever was there got cleaned up, and really kind of a standstill right now. Nobody's making too many aggressive moves. I think everybody's just trying to assert dominance. S43K, I'm not quite sure how to say that. Maybe it's sake. They're doing the whole numbers for letters thing. I'm not quite sure. I will call you S43K. Funyuns on our green Osprey, which by the way, Osprey is my favorite. In case you haven't noticed, Elif. What are you doing, Elif? What's your plan? He's got his missiles upgraded 3 times. Funyuns has his heal upgraded 3 times. So we've got missiles and healing. S43K doing a little bit of the creep spawn upgrade. That's probably where they're getting these guys. The Sam bots, I believe they're called. I'm not quite sure. I want to call them Sam bots. Goliath! A Goliath has been dropped. Strike that. 2 Goliaths have been dropped. Goliaths will end the game very quickly if you allow them to mass. And does Blue have any Goliaths by chance? No. Blue has no Goliaths. Although Blue is being a sneaky little pirate as they wow. Niam Corlu. He could win Blue this game with these pushes. Because really, they'd have to put a Seeker just about everywhere to keep him from poking at him. And he dropped the tank. Oh boy. Dillo versus Longhorn. Oh wait, 2 Dillos. Never mind. Armadillos. I guess never mind. We'll never know which is truly better of the 2. Oh, you can pick up 2 Armadillos. Wow. You can pick up 2. I'm guessing you might be able to pick up 3 Armadillos, which is pretty freaking good. Blue has no Goliaths. Meanwhile, Green has 2. I think I saw. Oh, yep. There's the 3rd one. Oh, those are such big tanks. Nothing going on here. A 4th Goliath. This is getting heavy. Now with my Patcher, or heck, even a Ratchet, with my Patcher and Ratchet philosophy, if you're gonna make that work, Green taking more base damage, because I realize a tank push is coming that they don't think they can fight off. Green has to fix this. I mean, yeah, they've got such an advantage. I don't even think they see the Longhorn tank. Funyuns is going to try to clean this up, but I don't know if he can. Niam Corlu is dropped down. He's shooting at the base. Meanwhile, the push of death is coming right down the center. 4 Goliaths with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Longhorns. This is truly a race. That's all it is a base race. Granted, Blue has such the amount of health. Wow. And so Blue says, you know what? Let's stack our defense. This is going to be an ultimate base race, really. It's who can destroy who faster. Blue better get some more tanks up here. I would do a full 3-man Armadillo drop. That would win them the game. But they're capturing points. What are you doing capturing points? You need to be putting offense. What are we doing here? We need offense. Look at this. You like my trick, Green team? Yeah, but you lost. Oh, it was so close. Why weren't you doing those base rushes? Oh, you needed 2 more of those. Heck, grab 3 Armadillos. Go drop them. You would have had a better shot. You cannot defend 4 Goliaths unless you yourself have Goliaths, which they unfortunately did not. That was a great game. 3v3 on Sandrim. Truly a great game. So close. I think it's been one of the closest I've ever seen. Oh, that still hurts to watch. That's so little health. Anyway, just goes to show you if you're going to go base rushing, you got to stick with it. That was a great game. That was from Airmech. Be sure to watch some of my next ones, and have a great Saturday night.